Hello, hi, how are ya? And welcome to another new video, everyone. I haven't filmed one in a little while. I had one filmed from Florida that like half the footage was corrupted, so I wasn't able to put out that. I may still put out some of the clips from it. Haven't really figured out how. As you can see, we're on the road. Got a side duck butt swinging in your face. Today we are off to go to the Cincinnati Outlets because specifically it is the home of the last Disney store in Ohio. There are no more Disney stores around. It's the only one left. It's an outlet, so there's clearance items, discounted items. I don't know why this was the location they chose to keep. There used to be one at a mall somewhat near me, not really, but like kind of near me, called Kenwood Mall. That was an actual Disney store. Pretty much almost all of them, I believe, ended up closing. And then in the United States, I know that there's still a few overseas. I think there's one in like Korea. I think there's one in Japan. There may be one in New York. I honestly don't remember if it's still there or not. But I know that they're trying, at least I heard, that they're trying to bring them back. Who knows? E-commerce really did a number on a lot of anchored locations for things like that. So maybe we'll see it again in the future. Maybe we won't. But we have one, even though it's an outlet. Again, don't know why we kept it in Ohio. Not complaining though. Driving past brand new Bass Pro, opened up earlier this year. Top Golf right behind it. I haven't been there in a really long time, but I think that would be another fun idea for a video. I did one once a while ago, but it's been a while. But along with just going to the Disney store, I also just wanted to give a little bit of an update on those outlets in general. It's been a long time since I've taken y'all along with me. If you're around this area or if you're traveling, I always love to know where there's good outlet shopping, just in case, you know, you ever forgot something. It's not too far away from what I would consider a travel destination, so why not showcase it a little bit. It's about maybe like a 25-30 minute drive from Kings Island, so if you're coming down at all, or up if you're coming from the south to visit Kings Island, pretty close. Just pulling up on them now. Typically when I come in, I always like to go off to the right because the Disney store is off to the right. It's easier to get to from over this way. Got lucky with the spot right next to this blossoming tree right here. And you walk over to the right, or you can go to the left, either way. But I like to go through the center section over this way. And it's gonna be a short walk either way. Honestly, a little surprised I got as good of a spot as I did, because it is Saturday at the time of me filming. And it's gorgeous today. It's like 58 degrees, 57 degrees, barely clouds in the sky. Very nice today, light breeze, very, very beautiful day. And then upon walking in, like I said, you'll see the K Jewelers. You'll go off to the left over here, come around this corner, and it's right down this stretch. The outlets are fairly busy today, but here we are, coming up on it. Disney. A little taste of it in Ohio. Going in. And they have a lot of towels out, some bubble wands, but a lot of swimsuits and stuff like that. Getting ready for the summer. This is one of their new swimsuit lines for the whole family. Shirts, swimsuits, little toddler jumpers as well. All 25% off right now. They have a whole bunch of plushes too. And they still have a bunch of outfits from Halloween too. Some kids outfits. Pretty cute. Oh, look at this little baby shirt. Disney baby shirt. Nothing on the back. $30. That's really cute. Oh, they have a little Bambi. Oh, it's like a whole little Bambi line. Jammies, jacket. It's really cute. They have this really cool Ramones sweatshirt on clearance for $20. It's really cool. They even have a lot of Bobble Bear stuff right now. Some higher end jewelry. Pretty good discounts on all of them. And they have some ears. Some backpacks. Some hats. A little bit of everything. They still got some Christmas stuff too. Oh, those are cool, including those tree skirts, which were originally $80, now $39.98. They also get a lot of new stuff, like this Mousewares collection, which I've seen are new things parks have to offer. This ice cream scoop that's got like some sprinkles in it. It's pretty cute for 15 bucks. Some cookie cutters, plates, bowls, a whole little plate set that you can get as well for $40. A little expensive for 4 plates, but still cute. They get a lot of park stuff here every now and then. Like a lot of these you could probably have found in the park fairly recently. Like that Tigger mug, Mike and Sully, and then obviously everyone's favorite, Pikmin, for $25. This one's very surprising to see here right now. Not discounted, $54.99. But this was a new collection they just released at Epcot not that long ago in the England Pavilion. Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, and then the Eeyore sleep shirt behind it. Pretty cool. They also sell a good amount of Lorcana stuff, the Disney trading card game, including some pretty fun play mats and a whole set that you can get. It's like a starter set if you're just getting into the game. And they have a little flare, customize your style. Look at this up keychain. Maddie would love this. Little bag charm for $15. She's given me strict instructions not to spend money though, so as cute as that is, I will not be able to buy that. And then these cute little backpacks, perfect to take into the park. Minnie and Mickey. Ooh, dropped it. $40. Not bad. We got Mickey and Pals, the Sensational 6. Crew neck sweatshirt for $54.99. This is another new one, I'm pretty sure, to the parks. A cool Walt Disney World. This is Cinderella jersey. Yeah, that's what I mean. You find like little things here and there when you come here that you weren't necessarily expecting to find. Like this, for instance, this Walt Disney World like mesh jersey on clearance for $35. So if you missed it at the park, you can come to Ohio to come get it. A little bit of Goofy movie love for the 30th anniversary. This really cool power line long sleeve on the back, and specifically a Goofy movie, $50. It looked like it was a Spirit jersey at first, but I think it's just a heavyweight long sleeve shirt. This is embroidered right here though, that's pretty cool. And almost always they have dresses here from major princesses. So if you didn't get to see it, or they didn't have your size at the park, or you just didn't feel like trying to transport it home, more often than not, you'll actually be able to find them here. This section's a little bit bigger than it usually is because of Halloween. Obviously, costumes were big, but I'm almost certain they almost always have dresses here. And right now they're 30% off. So you can get Mirabelle, usually $49.99, 30% off. These are new as of a little bit longer ago. They just started carrying them more regularly. Also now currently at a discounted price, $20. I got that upset for Maddie a long time ago. And they have a lot of toys too. So if you're not looking to spend the big money at the parks or going to Target, you want to get them from Disney store itself, usually you can get pretty good deals. Dolls, specific good Disney dolls too, like Anna from Frozen with a hairbrush included. Right now, only $14. This location also gets a surprising amount of Disneyland stuff. So if you were out west and you didn't want to carry a bunch of extra souvenirs home, we actually get a good amount here. Just the overstock, including some bucket hats, some generic, and then this shirt I saw. It's pretty cute. Disneyland specific. And some Spirit jerseys. And then one of my favorite reasons for coming here, the pins. They don't always have them, and they usually don't get a huge selection, but when they do, it's really hard sometimes to pass them up. Like this one, look at this guy. Get this at the park, or you can come right here and get it here. Finished up pretty abruptly at the Disney store. Not a huge store, decent size, but it was just busy. Didn't want to keep having my camera out, but now we're just gonna walk around the outlets, give it a little bit of wayfinding. Got Adidas, American Eagle right around the corner, and then we're gonna go around this corner, and there'll be another whole stretch of stores. Here, Bradley Outlet is new to this location. Previously, I think this actually used to be a Columbia, like, clearance extension, but now it's all Vera Bradley. Right across from the Seen on TV store, which I kind of refused to go in. That's like a trap. And then New Balance, also new to this area. And continue on down this way. You run into the food courts, and then the Nike store is up on the left. Passing by Nike. If you thought the Disney store was busy, I will not be going in there. I refuse. That will be impossible to move, and the line will be wrapped around 3 times. Not going in there. Not on a Saturday. No, sir. So we're going around down our next corridor, passing by J. Crew and the Johnston & Murphy store. There's another new store right over here, the Hey Dude outlet store, which I'm not currently wearing. I do only have one pair, but they are like wearing nothing. They're basically like slippers, and yeah, they're really comfy. I didn't like them for a while, but Maddie talked me into them, and they were a good purchase. But we've come to our next stop, Aeropostale factory store, because they also have a little Disney line going on right now. Let's go in, take a look. Right when you walk in, greeted with it, you got this really cute Mickey crew neck right here for $59.95, but everything right now in here is 40% off. So all these collections, Aeropostale, Disney stuff, even that's 40% off. $44.95. You can get this really interesting, it's almost like a bowling shirt, like Western shirt. Mickey on the back. This one's kind of like a jersey, like a golf shirt or tennis shirt. Mickey Mouse 28 on the back for 1928, the year that he was created, I believe. Coming up on his 100th year birthday. And these shorts that are really cool. 40% off. $39.95, so 40% off of that. And women's stuff too. They even have a little mini headband and a little macaron lip balm. It's really cute. Some shorts, tanks, little purses. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm trying to remember the last time I've been into an Aeropostale. I cannot remember. It's been a very, very long time. Coming around the corner now, coming up on the Under Armour store. Usually pretty busy. Honestly, it doesn't actually look that bad right now, so I think we're gonna go in. This is one of my favorite outlet stores because almost always they have at least take an additional 30%, but most of the time I come in here, it's an additional 50%. This is the caveat though, is it usually looks something like this. But they do have a lot of shoes, a lot of good deals, like $12.99 for their Freedom line. If you're into that kind of wear. If not, they got a lot of good stuff on like workout and running shirts, shorts. Yeah, all 30% off for their running stuff. And some basketball shorts, loose fit. And it's a pretty big store too. Clearance items, which are currently an additional 60% off. So the shirt on clearance for $39.97, 60% off. It's really soft. Just a basic beige shirt. Don't really need it, but it is very nice. Just walking out right across from the Under Armour store is Polo Ralph Lauren, which recently just went under a little rehab. A lot of stuff in the window right there. A lot of that stuff is expensive. I do like that brand. It's just a little out of the price range for, especially when you're trying to save money. So now we're gonna go around this corner and finish up that last corridor before we head out. One of the first stores you're met with around this corner is the Lindt store. Chocolate. Around the holidays, the store is packed, which I will not be going in right now. But you can get pretty much every chocolate truffle they sell there, and you can get some fudge, some milkshakes, smoothies. It's a very, very dangerous store. And then passing by the food court, let's come around this corner and make our way out. The food court, really interesting. They modeled that building after the Cincinnati Museum Center, which if you don't know, which I actually have never done a video at, now that I think about it, maybe I'll go and do that someday here soon. Cincinnati Museum Center was the building that was used to model the Hall of Justice from the Justice League, Superman comics and movies thereafter. In fact, they actually filmed at that location for the upcoming Superman movie, directed by James Gunn, that's coming out in the next few months, I believe. So yeah, maybe I should go there, do a little video. Be kind of fun, kind of interesting. But yeah, that's gonna do it here from the outlets. I think now I'm gonna take a little bit further drive south. Like I said earlier, go down to the Kenwood Mall. Wanted to pop into one, maybe 2 or 3 more stores. I may be crazy as well for going down to Kenwood Mall, because if you thought the outlets were busy, just wait. The next clip you see will probably be something of Kenwood Mall. It is currently basically 5 o'clock on Saturday. It's gonna be busy. Walking up on the mall. I don't even know if you can tell, do that justice, how many cars are in the parking lot. I parked on the back side of the mall. I usually do park over here by Dillard's. Oh, there was a bunch of spots over here. Oh well, I parked a little bit further away. But yeah, I like to go through Dillard's. It's usually a little bit less crowded going through this way, and it pokes you out right in about the middle, so you can kind of pick based on crowd flows which direction you want to go. There's a lot of other cool shops over that way too that aren't attached to the mall, like Old Navy, Crate and Barrel, Barnes and Noble. There's a Whole Foods over there. But yeah, we're going in here. And the bottom level pops you out right next to Starbucks, but the Starbucks is actually gone. Came in here the other day trying to get a gift card and it was gone. Also so loud in here. I'll have to go to the left to start, just up and past the food court. Ray-Ban at the top. Making our way down to the Lululemon store because I want to see if they just re-dropped the Disney stuff that they collabed with at the beginning of this year. Just walking past the Apple store down this way. I believe if it wasn't this J. Jill, Fabletics right there, one of the two, I believe, is where the Disney store used to be. But now it's not here. Coming up on Lulu, it's the bougie end of the store. They always have a Cadillac display here. Anthropologie, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Tiffany. going over here to Lulu. Wasn't in there very long. Opted not even to film anything specifically because there wasn't anything in there. I assume that new drop was probably only for either online or at Disney, which actually I know it's at Disney. It's at the Co-op in downtown, or Disney Springs right now. But oh well, gonna head down to the other side of the mall now and check out the Lego store. Big mall ick, and just public ick. If you notice that it's busy, don't walk 4 people wide. It's rude. Actually gonna opt not to go in the Lego store. As you see, there's a couple people outside. There's a line to get in. Not interested in waiting. Ooh, finally get some movement on this new restaurant coming in over here. They just repainted everything black, so that's pretty cool. Might pop in the Aeropostale here though to see if they still have that Disney collection, specifically because I want to see if they have anything else, but also want to see if it's 40% off here too, if it was just at the outlet. It does look like they have it here as well, and it does also look like it's 40% off. The outlet though didn't have this hoodie, unless I just missed it. Nothing on the back, just a little sleeve hit from the looks of it. Oh no, there is something on the back. Embroidered Mickey ears, Mickey Mouse, and something on the sleeve, and then embroidered Mickey, says Mickey. And then it's the same stuff. You already saw it. Pretty cool. As fast as I got here is as fast as I'm leaving. It is entirely too busy within the mall. Back in Dillard's, making my way to my car and heading home because I need to start getting dinner ready. Maddie will be home from work in like an hour and a half, so I need to figure that out. But yeah, today was a fun day. Back in the car, done with today. I'm going to end the video right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, leave a like down below. Lets me know that I'm doing a good job, as well as you like the content that I'm posting. I haven't posted, like I said, in a while. I'm going to try again, like I haven't said this before, to be more consistent with getting posts out. Now that it's getting a little bit warmer, I think it's going to be a little bit easier. I switched departments as well for my job at work. So hopefully my schedule will be a little bit more consistent as well. My off days shouldn't change unless I need them to. My schedule should be pretty set in stone. And like I said, it's getting warmer. Kings Island's opening up soon. We were going to try to go a little bit last year. Never really got around to it. I know Maddie is chomping at the bit to try to get back there this year. So we're definitely going to get to Kings Island this year. She's going to force me onto several roller coasters, but I think it's time I just get over that and do it because it's going to be fun. Thank you guys, like I said, so much. Until the next video, see you in the next one. Have a good night. Bye.